Hello, my name is Keith Tucker, Executive Vice President Infinity with a phenomenal company called Econ. And I'm here today to talk to you all in reference to the rules of the wealthy. And I also want to talk about money. I've been involved with Econ for a couple years now. And since being in Econ, number one, I was able to eliminate over $100,000 of debt in 1 year. Number two, I was able to increase my credit score from a 520 to an 804. And number three, I've been able to cash flow six figures working this business part time. So definitely you're in the right place at the right time. So make sure you thank the person who invited you, because you're getting ready to hear some information that are not being taught in schools. So the way we're able to do that, we did it with a phenomenal company called Econ, which is short for My Economy. We are the personal financial success company. And we're a 14-year-old company, so we're not one of those companies that's here today and gone tomorrow. We're debt-free, which I really love, because if you look at why most traditional businesses fail, the number one reason they fail is because of debt. And Econ is totally debt-free. And we have helped our associates cash flow over $450 million. So Econ is definitely the real deal. Now, in Econ, we believe that there's two basic objectives that everyone's trying to accomplish every single day. Objective number one is most people are trying to go to a job or a business to earn enough income to provide for their current lifestyle. I want you to think about it. The food that you eat, the clothes that you wear, the house that you live in, that has to be paid for some way. And most people do that through a job or a business, which we call labor. Now, the second objective that people are trying to accomplish is while they're working that job or business, they're trying to put enough money in some type of asset or investment so that when they retire, their money works for them instead of them working for the money. Now, most people got it all wrong. A lot of people assume that, number one, Social Security is going to take care of them when they retire. But how many people you know collect a Social Security check and still struggle to make ends meet? So Social Security no longer works. Then other people think that their pension is going to take care of them. But I know a lot of people that collected a pension or a 401k and they retired and they end up having to go back and get another job. We call that the 40-40-40 life. That means you work 40 hours a week for 40 years, that's age 25 to 65, just to end up with 40% of your income at retirement. Now, if you're struggling right now off 100% of your income, how in the world are you going to make it off of 40% at retirement? Most people don't, because you see so many people work a job 40 plus years, retire, and then go back and get another job. Now, here's the dilemma. Most people are not accomplishing those two objectives I just named because there are four challenges that are stopping them. See, these four challenges are like holes in a boat. If you have holes in a boat, sooner or later the boat is going to sink. I'm going to talk about the holes that are in your income, which is causing your income to sink and causing many people to either live paycheck to paycheck or unfortunately live in poverty. Challenge number one is inflation. We call that the silent killer, because inflation hurts you, but most people don't see it hurting them. See, inflation creeps up on you. You can go to the gas station on Monday and pay $2 for gas, go to the same exact gas station on Friday. Now gas is $2.60. Nothing changed about the gas station, but the price went up. You know what the problem is? The price of gas went up, but your paycheck stayed the same. So inflation is a huge problem that you need to overcome if you desire to build wealth. The next challenge is taxes. If you look at your paycheck, you lose about a third of your hard-earned income to taxes. You got federal, state, FICA, and Social Security. They took a third of your hard-earned income right off the top before you even got a chance to spend any of your hard-earned income. Challenge number three is debt. Debt comes in and takes the second 1/3 of your income. Now, debt is a result of taxes. Let me give you an example. If you were making $50,000 a year on your job, more than likely you told the mortgage company you make $50,000, and you probably told the car dealership you make $50,000. But you know what the problem is? You never bought home $50,000 because you lost 1/3 of your income to taxes, so you brought home about $35,000. But here's the dilemma: you got financed at $50,000, so now you end up in debt because you're buying things that you really can't afford. Challenge number 4 is big business. Big business takes the final 1/3 of your income. See, big business is smart. Big business knows what time to play the commercials, what colors to use in the commercials, what celebrities to use in the commercials, but also big business understands that every single month there's a holiday, so big business runs a holiday sale. Think about it. In January, we got New Year's sales. February, Valentine's Day sales. March, spring break sales. April, Easter sales. May, Memorial and Mother's Day sales. June, Father's Day sales. July, 4th of July sales. August, back to school sales. September, Labor Day sales. October, Halloween sales. November, they get you big time because now Thanksgiving is called Brown Thursday. So now they got you eating your food, getting indigestion to run to the store on Thanksgiving. Then they get you the next day with Black Friday. Then the next day with Small Business Saturday. Then they get you on Monday with Cyber Monday. And then we got December, Christmas sales. You lost 1/3 of your income because guess what? You, the consumer, loves to participate in capitalism, and big business capitalizes on you. Now, I named the holidays of the month, but what about graduation? What about your anniversary? What about birthday parties? You can easily lose way more than 1/3 of your income to big business. See, these are 4 challenges that you need to overcome if you desire to build wealth. See, many people got it mixed up. They think they need to make more money so they can become financially stable. But guess what? There's a lot of celebrities and basketball players and football players who made millions of dollars and then turned around and went bankrupt. So making money is not the only key to financial freedom. You got to know some strategies to be able to keep that money as well, and as well as teach you how to make that money make you some more money. And that's why I'm here. My Econ has the solution. And not only do we have one solution, we have 3 solutions. The first solution is called cash flow management. You know, ladies and gentlemen, most people are what we call cash flow negative. And what I mean by cash flow negative is this: if you're paying this month's bills with this month's money, you are literally one pink slip or government shutdown from a financial catastrophe. See, we got to get you in position to be cash flow positive, not cash flow negative. So I'm going to show you some strategies that's going to help you become cash flow positive. Now, the first thing that we do is we got to break down something that people do a lot, and that is work a job. Most people work a job because that's what's preached to us the most. Our parents say, go to school so you can get a what? Good job. You go off to college, your professors say, stay in school so you can what? Get a good job. Nothing wrong with a job. Not here to bash a job, but a job is a vehicle that's taxed the most, even though you have other options on the table that's taxed less. See, when you work a job, you're taxed at 28 to 33%. That's a high tax bracket right there. And here's what happens when you work your job. I work, I'm taxed, and a little bit that's left over, I spend. So what can we do to fix this? Well, the first thing we do when you get the income shifting membership in My Econ, we're going to teach you how to minimize your taxes. Notice the word is minimize, not evade your taxes. We're going to show you how to legally minimize your taxes like the wealthy people do. You know, Warren Buffett made a bold statement one day that he paid less taxes than his secretary, and then many people got upset about that. Instead of getting upset, you should say, what is he doing that I'm not doing? Let me give you a little secret. One of the things he's doing is he's an entrepreneur. He's a business owner. He understands that by having a business, he can put himself in a lower tax bracket. So we're going to teach you how to minimize your tax files. Number one, if you're working a job, we're going to show you how to properly and legally adjust your W-4 form that you filled out when you first started your job. The IRS says that over 80% of Americans have that form filled out incorrectly because many people think the form is asking for dependents only when it's really asking for allowances. And there's a difference between the two. So we show you line by line, front and back, how to adjust that form. And we've seen people get a pay raise on their job without asking the boss. We've seen people get an extra $100 to as high as $800 extra in their paycheck without owing at the end of the year. Can you use an extra $100, $200, $300, $500, $700, $800 extra in your household? We're going to do that in the first 3 to 5 days when you get the membership without selling a single product or service. Number two, we're going to show you how to minimize but ultimately eliminate your debt. We have an amazing software called the Cash Flow Strategist, which I call an electronic financial advisor. This tool is going to build you a financial blueprint to help you become debt-free. You heard me say in the beginning, my testimony was I was able to eliminate over $100,000 of debt in 1 year. In many cases, that kind of debt will take years to pay off. I did it in 1 year using the software that comes with your membership at no additional cost. Then we're going to show you how to minimize your expenses. And not only are we going to minimize your expenses, we're going to also show you how to repair your credit. We have a My Credit system that's going to actually teach you how to repair and restore your credit. It's a do-it-yourself credit repair system, and we believe in a theory you can give a man a fish to eat for a day, but if you teach a man a fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. So our credit repair system comes with the letters that you send to the creditors, as well as the credit bureaus, as well as the laws, so you can know your rights as a consumer when it comes to repairing your credit. Again, all that, no additional cost. The second solution is we provide you business income. You know, if you only have a plan A, which is your job, you're putting yourself in a risky position. Because if your job slows down, your income's going to slow down too. If your job stops, your income's going to stop too. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to understand that there's no such thing as job security. See, the CEO of your job has something called a balance sheet. And on that balance sheet, there's an asset side and there's also a liability side. You as an employee, you are a liability. And if the liabilities start outweighing the assets, the CEO of that company is going to start letting some liabilities go, and that includes you. It doesn't matter if you've been Employee of the Year 5 times. It doesn't matter if you never missed a day of work. It doesn't matter if you put hours and hours into overtime. You are a liability. You have to go. I want you to think about it. If your money's funny and your change is strange, you start letting go of liabilities in your own household. You'll probably let go of Netflix, the cable bill, and some other stuff. So if you would do it for your own household, what makes you think that the CEO of your job won't do it for their household? So you need a plan B. By having a business, it gives you another stream of income. And another good thing about a business, you're taxed at a lower tax bracket. Look at this. You're taxed at 18 to 23%. So here's the difference. Your business works, your business spends, and your business tax. See, unlike a job when you're taxed first, when you work a business, you're taxed last. So let's put some numbers to it. If I was making $50,000 a year on my job, but I had $30,000 worth of tax deductible expenses, the government is going to subtract that 30 from the 50, and I'm going to get taxed at $20,000, even though I made $50,000. This is what the wealthy people are doing every single day. See, the tax laws favor the business owner. So wouldn't it make sense to get yourself a business so you can take full advantage of the tax advantages? See, think about it. If you rent a house, you don't get tax deductions. But if you buy a house, you get tax deductions. Same thing. If you don't have a business, you're only going to get a few tax deductions if you own a house. But if you don't own a house, you ain't really going to get that many tax deductions unless you maybe have a child or so. But if you own a business, you have access to 475 plus deductions that you can write off. And get this, you simply invest $99 and then $35 a month for the membership. And when you get the membership, when you get the home-based business too, you get a chance to write off your lifestyle. And we have an opportunity where you can earn some additional income referring others to this amazing membership. You have an opportunity to earn up to $115 per person that gets the membership from you. And then you also get up to $105 for your team moving the membership. So you can make some amazing income doing this part-time, full-time, or spare time. But it gets better than that. We also teach you about investing. In my Iconz, we're not an investment company. We don't sell investments, so you don't have to get licensed. But we educate you all about investments. You're going to learn about real estate, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, IRAs, annuities. You're going to learn everything that it is when it comes to investing so that you can get in a position where your money works for you instead of you working for the money. We want you to be able to invest on the wholesale side instead of the retail side. Many people are investing on the retail side, like when you invest into a savings account at a bank, where you're only getting about 1% or less return on your money. Where the bank takes your money, while they're giving you 1%, take it outside, and they're getting 5, 10, 15% rate of return on your money. How would you like to learn where the banks are investing your money so you can move your money there as well and get those high type rate of returns? When you invest, you're taxed at less than 15%. So you want to be in position, if you're working a job still, to add a business to your portfolio, but also be investing as well so you can get your taxable income down as low as you can get it. See, you want to be able to get your money to work, then reinvest that money to make you some more money. In other words, cash, asset, cash. You want to take some cash, buy and build an asset to make you some more cash. When the wealthy people get wealthy, they're using that concept. Think about Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre took some cash, bought and built an asset, which was those headphones called Beats, and then he turned around and sold it at Apple and made some more cash. We're asking you to invest today, $99, to buy yourself an asset, which is a My Iconz business, which is your income shifting membership. That's going to put you in a position to make you some crazy cash. Now, in our investment class, we teach you everything. You're going to learn terms such as capital gains, and you're going to learn a term called dividend. But ladies and gentlemen, that's listening right now, the best investment you can ever invest in is yourself. There's no such thing as a bad investment when you are investing in you. So I challenge you, get back to the person who invited you to this video and tell them you want to get your income shifting membership today. And if you make a decision by the end of this week, we're going to show you how you can actually get started. Instead of $99, we're going to show you how you can get started for only $19.95. Now, this is a limited time offer. That $19.95 startup cost is for a limited time. So you need to act now. So you need to get back to the person immediately and say, look, I have my $19.95 and I'm ready to get signed up. And then 30 days later, it's $35 a month. The $35 a month covers the hosting of your website, your merchant account. You get a record-keeping tool to help you track your business expenses. You get the debt elimination software that helped me eliminate over $100,000 of debt in 1 year. You get the credit repair system that helped me get my credit score from a 520 to an 804. And you get a home-based business opportunity that has allowed me to cash flow 6 figures part-time. So it's your time. Today is your time. So if not this, then what? If not now, then when? And if not you, then who? Get back to the person who invited you. Let's get started. And so let me be the first to say, welcome to the team. Ladies and gentlemen, again, my name is Keith Tucker, Executive Vice President Infinity with a phenomenal company called Iconz. I look forward to seeing you at one of our local meetings. I look forward to seeing you all at the top. But most importantly, I look forward to seeing you all at the investment firm. God bless you all and have a phenomenal evening.